This is my 12 gauge waterfowl Widowmaker guaranteed duck killing machine. Every redneck needs a homemade version of his 12 gauge waterfowl Widowmaker. I'm going to show you how it operates. 1, 2, 3. We just killed 3 ducks, boys and girls. Hello, welcome to the world famous Sparkleberry Swamp, the Redneck Riviera. Stone Cold Steve Austin, you never been in hell like this. This is where I grew up. This is where I play. This is where I hunt. This is where I fish. This is where I do it all. This is the Redneck River area, the world famous Sparkleberry Swamp. Hello, welcome to my world. This is the world famous Sparkleberry Swamp. We're going to try a little casting, doing a little fishing today. And before I start, I got to put my Sure Enough swamp juice on here. Good old two in the back, ain't nothing like it. We're going to make a cast here. It's just another day of redneck enjoying itself down here in the world famous swamp. Looks like the fishing is a little slow today, but we ain't worried about that. A bad day of fishing is still better than a good day of work. This is one of the largest swamps in the United States of America. It's where I grew up at. It's where I learned all my family traits of being honorable and fishing and hunting and living off the land and killing squirrels and ducks and deer. There's no place like home, and this is my home right here. This is my office. Alrighty, here's my home and my palace. Stone Cold Steve Austin, I invite you to come and take the challenge. Well, it looks like this is a wrap. The fish ain't gonna be biting too good today, so we got to go home and do the chores that the old lady's got at the house, running the chainsaw and the lawnmower and everything else. So we're heading on out the swamp. Now everybody wanted to see where the Carolina monkey gouge is from. We are from the world famous Remini, South Carolina. As you can see, we have 2 whores, 2 stores, a cotton gin, and 1 mean-eyed, one-eyed dog. This is just a little old fishing community, sporting community, hunting and fishing. Everybody had a real tight-knit group family growing up. The main thing we done growing up was right at the railroad crossing. We'd come down here in the afternoon and see how many trains come across the train track down here. And this is the little old town that I grew up in, Remini, South Carolina. This is every redneck dream right here. This is my swamp deer getting 4-wheel drive, everything, my swamp buggy. And it's got Well, fun time is over now. It's time to go to work. The old lady done said we got to do the chores, so it's time to grab the chainsaw and let's go do some real work. Being a one-armed redneck, you're always having to use some kind of technology. As you can see, I have adapted my chainsaw to where I can run it with one arm. Easy as pie. any question who the toughest redneck in America is, it's the Carolina monkey gouger. You see me fishing, you see me hunting, you see me riding my four-wheeler. Now you see what I do for a living, running my chainsaw and driving my big truck. Welcome to my office, the office of the Carolina monkey gouger. I drive a big rig over all 48 states. I have 37 years safe driving, 4 million miles without an accident. I am one of the toughest truckers there is in the business. And we're going to disconnect you and show y'all a little bit about the trucking aspect of this. We're going to disconnect the trailer from the truck so we can wash it tonight, grease it up, and change the oil, and do all the preventative maintenance on it so we can get ready to make another trip back out west. Now what we're doing now, we're rolling the landing gear down to disconnect the truck from the trailer. See, no pain, no ease, everything just real easy. And now the truck is ready to be disconnected. It's time for a cold beer. It's party time. Or as we say down south, it's beer 30. Oh, it's time to get in the cooler box here. Whew, got a good supply of Bud Light always on hand. The energy drink of rednecks, Bud Light. Ain't nothing like it. Sitting back in your easy chair, getting ready for the Super Bowl tomorrow, and taking life easy. Ain't nothing like it, folks. Redneck, being a redneck has its advantages. That tastes really good. This is the Monkey Gouger Hall of Fame. Here are some of the awards that I won in my lifetime of trucking and mechanical bull riding. This is when I won the Mechanical Bull Challenge in Dallas, Texas. And this is when I won Owner Operator of the Year in 1993, WW Trucking. This was Owner Operator of the Year, Refrigerated Transport in 1988. This was Owner Operator of the Month, National Carriers, 2009. This was a 5-year Safe Driving Award from Sunflower Carriers. This is my big award. This is my 35 years, 4 million miles without accident safe driving. All this was done with one arm. This is a picture of me back when I was younger and slimmer. Here with RTC Transportation. And this is one of my proud possessions. A friend of mine, Edgar Hampson off the Dead List Catch, you signed this for me this year that I take a lot of pride in. And then we're going to see what every redneck is real proud of. His deer, his gun collection, and his trophy deer. This deer was killed last year in my daddy's backyard and thereabout. He was 8 pounds. 8 points, 200 pounds. That's Frick. This deer here was killed about 2 miles from where he was killed at in Clarendon County back in 1977. This is Frack. So this is frickin' Frack. And that'll conclude it, guys and boys and girls and men and women. This is the end of the interview. Thank you. I should have had my beer in my hand.